Welcome to Fire Virgo Tarot. I am a tarot reader and intuitive. Shout out to all my lovely Fire Virgos. So Virg, let me tell you something. Well, look at you. First of all, like, look at you, look at you, look at you. The Hermit is big Virgo energy. So you're in your bag. And this goes exactly with what I was about to tell you, Virg. Now, I pulled 2 cards. You already know how I do it. I pulled one for you, how you're feeling, and one how your person is feeling, right? So overall, I feel like you're in a very withdrawn place. You're back in hermit mode. You might have been out for a little bit and you're like, nope, time for me to retreat to my goddamn cave. So I feel like there's a very, a deep sense of like, you just need to go within. Like you've been feeling very guided to do that, especially with this person. I feel like there's an energy with you, Virg, where you're ready to disconnect. Okay, because it's time to disconnect from the world. And not necessarily it's so personal toward them, but just with you and just how you've been feeling mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. It's like, listen, we need to, we got to go to the drawing board really quick. And this person is no help, right? Like you feel like you need to disconnect from them too. Now, what's interesting about that is that we have how they're feeling toward you is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Okay, now for me as a reader, I don't read this as most readers where, you might look different or you're someone different than they thought. But what this means to me, Virg, is that anytime we pull this card, is that they were once considering like, okay, Virgo's my soulmate, we're supposed to be together, to where now they're more entertaining the idea like, okay, well, maybe me and Virgo aren't meant to be together. Maybe we're not supposed to be, be doing the whole romantic thing. So I'm not sure what caused this static in the union here, Virgo. What made you feel, or what was the catalyst for you to go back into hermit mode? But I do feel like it could have been something that did not heal from the past. All right, whether that's traumas or the situation. But let's just see where this reading takes us. Okay, I was hoping it was going to be nice and light, all right, but with judgment. Okay, I feel like this is somebody you definitely know. All right, so let's get your energy first, Virg, and then I'm going to get all into your person. All right, I hear it's just been too long. It's just been too long. Okay, no commitment or, no displays that you're not getting the displays that you want from this person. A bunch of tower moment, nothing really happening. It goes from tower to I miss you to tower to I miss you. Where's the fun? Okay, like where is that? Okay. What is Virgo's energy, Spirit? Give me Virgo's energy toward this person. How is my Virgo feeling? Okay, the 7 of Wands, bottom deck, the High Priestess. Virgo said, listen, don't even mind me. I'm a fly on the wall right now. I done disappeared. Okay, because the High Priestess is quiet. The High Priestess does not need to speak. Okay, because the High Priestess is all knowing. So, Virgo, I feel like you got all the facts. Of course you do. You're very analytical. So you got all the facts. You've done all your decision making. And you said, you know what? Even though I don't know exactly where this is going to end up, I know that right now my voice is not needed. I'm not doing no talking. Okay, so Virgo, I feel like you really got quiet on this person. So with the 7 of Wands, I feel like perhaps you might have felt like they stopped fighting for the connection, right? To where you had to do more or you had to be the one to really show up. And that wasn't fair to you, right? Because this is a union, okay? Or at least was supposed to be. And you don't feel like your person was pulling their weight. You feel like you were doing most of the work. All right, but also, Virgo, I'm also getting it's like a double-edged sword, right? Because although you felt upset, you also realize like, man, I'm on top of my life in other ways. Or at least I need to get there. And you have a plan for that. Okay, give me one. Why is the 7 of Wands here? All right, we have a card that flew out on the floor. I see it's a 2 of Cups, Virg. Okay, so definitely got the 2 of Cups energy with this person. I feel like, Virg, is better for you right now to keep your mind busy just because what does plague you, especially as you're in hermit mode, is like, man, I really, really like this person. Like, I really did like that we got along or we have so much in common here. Okay, give me more. So what do you feel like was the blockage? Or what do you feel like was the big issue? What does my Virgo feel like was the big issue? The 8 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, give me one more. I'm not getting it. 5 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Devil in the reverse. Okay, so here's the thing. For you, Virg, I feel like for most of you guys, how you view this in your mind is like the minute you stop overthinking, the minute you try to be optimistic about the connection, then you kind of feel as though, all right, like we can move forward, we can try that. And it's like, even though you guys aren't arguing or things aren't terrible, I just heard the quote, it's like the absence of war is not peace. Just because we're not fighting does not mean we're at peace, right? Or does not mean that we're good. So with the devil in the reverse, I feel like you guys are able to put some things down, which you do appreciate about the connection, or it's like you're happy you guys are just talking about some things, but it never quite gets exactly where you want it to be. It's like you guys, it's like you only get to celebrate the fact that you guys got over a hurdle. You guys don't necessarily get to celebrate victory. Okay, what is this? The high priest, yeah, so you're like, yeah, so then I just shut up. Then I just stop talking. Then I just retreat. I don't like, this isn't, Virg, I feel like this isn't doing it for you anymore. I feel like you had more energy. Like in the beginning of this, you had much more energy to, you know, fight or prove or whatever the case was. But now as time progresses, you're like, listen, I'm going to go ahead and retreat in my little corner over here. And I feel like you've made that very clear, or that's very clear to your person. All right, what are you wanting from this connection, Virg? What do you want ultimately from this connection? What is my Virgo wanting ultimately? The Lovers. Okay. Wow. Bottom deck, the Empress. All right, Virgo, you just want to be treated right? Like you just want to be treated like the best, as the best that you can be treated, because you're treating yourself that way, right? You're learning more about yourself, what you want, what you don't want, what you'll tolerate, and what you will not. Right? With the Lovers here, I feel like, Virgo, you really yearn for a very deep and close connection. That's all you want. And I feel like, Virgo, you want it to be with this person, but if it's not with them, you're not going to die. You'll be fine. Okay, I promise. Because also the Lovers is also another option for some of you Virgos. Let me know down below in the comment. You're like, listen, I'm cool with this person. I'm ready to entertain other people. If this goes south, that's cool, because I'm not going to be fully invested anyway. I don't see you completely emotionally invested with this. I don't. Like, maybe at some point you were, but I'm not seeing it right now. Because you disconnect, or you feel like, listen, I'm not putting my all into this, and your person is just like, well, you know, maybe it's not the Virgo. Okay, since you kind of stopped doing what you, let me get into your person energy, because hold on. Because I don't know if I don't, Spirit, please, what is this energy that I'm getting from Virgo's person? Why are they feeling like that? Okay, we got the Ace of, okay, we got the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Your person feels like, all right, well, if the Virgo can ghost me or cut me off, start acting weird toward me, then the Virgo must have never loved me, even though I love the Virgo. So they equate you being able to walk away because you feel like you need to be valued more. They equate that with you not caring about them, with you not loving them, with you not being genuine about your feelings. At some point, you could have told this person, I love you. That could have been exchanged. Okay, those words. And in your person's mind, they're like, okay, well, I still love the Virgo. All right, but for them, they feel like Ace of Swords, like this conversation we had, or the last time they had an encounter with you, Virgo, they were not feeling it. They weren't feeling it at all. I feel like they wanted a more lovey-dovey conversation, and it ended up just being very like straight into the point. And I think you knew that, Virgo. And I feel like many of you guys did it on purpose. Okay, yeah, you sure did. Ace of Pentacles, Virgo. I feel like they're like, why is the Virgo so happy, or why is the Virgo doing this to me? I feel like also, Virgo, This is all right. I'll just say it because I got it. But I feel like this person could have been giving you certain like signals that they love you, that they care about you, that they want you back, right? You purposely missed all of them, and you were giving them all type of options and ways out of this, or something around that. They're like the Virgo, like they're not able to make sense of you, Virgo, right now. Okay, they're not able to make sense of you. And I feel like that's because you're playing them like a fiddle. Right? Like you may be really missing this person, whatever. I feel like you've gotten a lot better. Only some of you guys are missing them crazy. But a lot of you guys are just like, listen, I'm playing my cards nicely at this time. Okay, because some of you guys are also all right with other options coming in, and you're actually going to give them a chance. You can care about somebody, Virgo, but also be open to somebody else if this is not serving you. I felt like you become, yeah, look, as I split the deck, Lovers again, I'm staring right at the Lovers card as I was channeling those messages. So this is definitely for those of you guys who are like, listen, maybe somebody else is better suited for me. You could have even gave them the, the goodbye pep talk. Yeah, I think somebody else is better for you. I don't think I could give you what you want kind of energy. And they're like, what? Give me more here, Spirit. Give me more on this person's energy toward my Virgo. Why is the King of Cups here? Yeah. 4 of Wands, the 11-11 card. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. So here's the thing, Virgo. This person feels like you could already have someone else that you're getting to know. And that's why your energy isn't as like on them or as emotional as it would usually be. I feel like you can be very emotionally charged, especially when it comes to this person. Okay, because you felt that the soulmate vibe in the very beginning. Okay, in the very beginning. But after that, it became more in the head space. You're like, what's going on here? Things are all convoluted. You're like, listen, you know, if I have to be out, I have to be out. But with the Four of Wands, how this person is feeling toward you, this is like, why aren't me and the Virgo ascending to this higher level of commitment? Like, what's going on? Okay, what do they feel like the blockage is? What does this person feels like the blockage is? Page of Wands. They feel like you're communicating with someone else. They feel like the love, Virg, that you once had for them, or the reserve of love, the kindness, the care, the compassion, the softness, the understanding, the availability, they fear that you could be giving that to someone else. All right, and somebody that you work with, somebody that has like a work husband or a work wife, or they think you do. All right, that's a very specific message there. But with the Queen of Cups, what they're seeing as a blockage is like maybe the Virgo is giving their love to somebody else. Male or female does not matter. All right, they try not to think about it though. Like they try to keep that way back in the back of their mind. But it makes its way to the front, okay? Because with the Page of Wands, this is them thinking that you're in communication with somebody else, that you don't have to try this hard for it. All right, give me more on this person's energy toward my Virgo. Six of Cups. They're hesitant about if this is going to reconcile. Look at Virgo. I think I just got a reading like this for the Libra, where it's like they think that you are just already moved on, or you have new love in your vicinity. Like you have some sort of insurance, you know, by way of another person or romantic connection if this falls through. And perhaps some of you guys do, because this is coming out very strongly in their energy, or they're just extremely insecure. But with the Six of Cups, it's like they sometimes wonder, like, are we going to reconcile? Are we not? Should I really leave this alone? Okay, give me more. Look at this, Five of Swords. They try to move forward, Virg, but it's like they get stopped in their track by their thoughts. Like their thoughts are their own issues right now, because I feel like they keep thinking the worst. What is this? What do they think about when the Virgo comes to mind? What are they thinking that stops them from moving forward? What are they thinking that stops them from... Wow. Okay, so we got 10-10. Okay, so thank you for the synchronicity here, Spirit. We're going to get into these in a minute because this is very symbolic. But the first one I want to get into, Leo energy, the Sun card. First of all, the thing is here, Virgo, is your person, they think very highly of you, right? So they think that you're the kind of person who will love them through whatever or care about them through whatever. So I think they're starting to realize now, or there's something that's becoming very clear to them, that if they truly do walk away, right, and truly do start something with someone else, or really leave this alone, that will be, this will no longer be a temporary split thing, and oh, you know, we're just going through what we go through, and yeah, we're going to get right back. That will no longer be on the table if this person decides to play a game like that and really walk away, like I'm talking about not answer your phone calls, or even if they do that for a little bit, like never reaching out. They feel like that will be the end of this. So that's what stops them right in their tracks. Like the way Virgo is, they can't really pinpoint your actions because you did withdraw, or you really did go into hermit mode, which is a characteristic that they didn't know that you had. But the Virgo is the hermit, right? So you got, like, they kind of, Virgo, I feel like they got you in that hermit mode. It's like, okay, you think I'm gonna always be like this? Okay, say less. Okay, where's my hermit suit? All right, where is my hermit suit? So I can throw that on, disconnect. You're not going to hear from me for a little bit. So I can give you a taste of how I really am, what I'm really like. Okay, because with this Ten of Swords, they're stressed about that. Okay, and they feel like that's going to threaten, or the way you're behaving is threatening the ability to have this long-term energy with them with the Ten of Cups. All right, they also feel like, am I fighting a losing battle? Like, should I just save face and just cut it off because Virgo's done anyway? So I feel like they go through all this, they're going through a lot of inner turmoil with this connection here. All right, let me get one more. Okay, thank you, Spirit, because in my mind, I said, why do they think they're going through this? And then the Emperor flew out in the reverse. Here's the kicker. The Empress is in the upright, though. Masculine, feminine, it does not matter. Someone in this connection, this person, has not been in has not been walking in the best path that they can be in terms of relationship. They're not a full-blown emperor or they're not a full-blown empress yet, and you are. That's the disconnect. Because I'm just wondering, like, is this person aware of why you feel the way you feel? And they know. They have not been treating you the way that you feel like you need to be treated or to feel comfortable as the empress. Like, listen, I'm the empress or I'm the emperor. Why am I not being treated like that? I'm so confused. Give me more here, Spirit, on this person's energy toward my Virgo. Okay, and what's interesting too is that the Emperor and the Empress are divine counterparts, the divine counterparts. You guys also came out divine counterparts with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. I also feel like, Virgo, there are some of you guys who are leaning more into someone else that you feel very much like you feel a really nice vibe with them too. Okay, but that's only for a couple of you guys. Give me more on this person's energy. Okay, wow. I had to leave. What? Bottom deck, explain. So I feel like there's an explanation on the way. Okay, there's definitely a big time explanation on the way after a period of silence. All right, of why this person ghosted you, why they had to leave. Because the plot just keeps thickening. Maybe you left or they did, but I feel like it could have been them. So I'm going to get more into this connection in the extended. I'm going to uncover these cards. I'm going to get this person's next steps that they're going to take toward you. I want to get how this person is truly feeling but do not have the courage to say yet, as well as potential outcomes. So if you are interested, Virgo, everything is down below in the description to the extended. See you in a minute.